This is Tonya Keener with American Dream TV. I'm here at the Baltimore Kings practice, and I'm with Alex. And Alex, what position are you?
I am an ala, or a pivot, which is a more attacking position in futsal.
And Alex is going to give us some commentary about what's going on in this practice.
Yeah. So right now we have the first team, which is in blue. They're the Kings, right? The Baltimore Kings, which is what we are. They're our first team, and they're playing some of our reserve players in black right now. I think it's still 0-0, kind of showing how even the reserve team can keep up with our first team, as in we're all at a pretty high level.
Who's good, Alex?
Say right now, not on the field right now, but over subbing right now, that's Gavin Boyer right there in the white Nikes right there. He is one of our captains and definitely one of our best players. He plays ala. If you watch him on the ball, he's incredibly quick, gets a shot off right away. On the ball right there in the white, that's Carson Shamu. He's 17, incredibly shifty, incredibly quick. That's Chris Kin in the yellow, another ala, very good player. And then over there is Tony in the black cleats, in the black shoes, and you'll see him, he's super aggressive on the ball and will win the ball against anyone.
Where do you rank yourself?
I would say I'm on the second team. I'm one of the captains of the second team.
Nice.
I've played with the Kings before, but I prefer the role of being a sort of leader, and when I play for the Kings, I'm more of a role player. So I really appreciate the chance to be a leader for the second team and show what I can do in that way.
And one more question for you.
Sure, yeah.
What is your record, or what was the last championship you guys won, or where are you at right now in your season?
So right now we're getting ready for what's called Superliga. It's a pro futsal league that just started here in Maryland in the East Coast. We have some teams from Virginia, some teams around DC, around New Jersey, Connecticut, Rhode Island, that sort of area. And we're getting ready for that season to start. And it starts a little bit later in July. That should be awesome. We went to regionals I think it was February, U.S. futsal regionals, and we did all right. The Kings team, the first team, they played the team that ended up winning and just barely lost to them. They played a really, really good game, and we're the Washington Fire. The second team, it was our first time up at regionals, and we had a pretty good showing.
Okay, well, that was very helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
We're going to hang out and watch practice. This is Tonya Keener with American Dream TV here with another player from the Baltimore Kings, Brandon. And Brandon, how long have you been a player?
I've been a player for about a year now. Coming up on a year. It hasn't been a full year yet. It'll be a year in August.
Are you trying to go pro?
Yes, I am.
How close are you to that?
I think I still got a little bit more work to do. Trying to move up here, get on the very first team, and touch up on some little things,
What do you do for the team? What position?
What do I do? I'm a fixo and an ala. I play both positions. I'm very defensive. I'm a center back and outdoor, so that's where it came from.
Nice.
Yep.
So what sports did you play before this?
I ran track.
Oh my gosh, so
Yep.
you're fast.
Yes. I like to run. I used to love running. I lift a lot and I run a lot. And track, that used to be my favorite sport, but I was always playing soccer at the same time, and I had to pick one.
So just a natural born athlete then.
Yep.
All the way around. Well, thank you.
Yep, no problem.
Here we are with Ukash.
Yeah.
Now, Ukash, what position do you play for the Baltimore Kings?
I mostly play fixo, but also ala, so it's depends on the situation and the roster.
What do you love the most about soccer?
Soccer, it's like getting you more discipline in life and in general, on the field, because if you're not, then you're just down, you just lose. So you have to be more and more, develop more and more. It doesn't even matter what age you are, how good you are, you have to be better. You have to keep on going.
Can I ask you, what age are you?
31.
Wow, so you're 31 and still professional athlete.
Oh, I play with Kings for less than a year, so I switched to futsal, and it was a huge change from soccer, from outdoor. If you just switch from a 4 times bigger field to this, and it's wow, that's shocking. That's shocking, but I'm amazed. That's cool.
What do you do besides soccer?
I'm a scientist. So I moved
You're a
from
scientist.
moved from Poland to do the postdoctoral fellowship.
Oh wow, a
So-
scientist.
Yep, yep.
So you have a scientist and a professional soccer player here.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm here with Josh, the owner and the founder of the Baltimore Kings. Josh, what do you love about the Baltimore Kings?
Well, one of the biggest things that I love about the club is just being able to get together every week and train together and have that camaraderie, the brotherhood that I felt like was missing in adult sports in general. You can go play in a local random men's league game or a co-ed league and show up and play. But one of the things I think that separates us and a little bit different about us is just how we train consistently throughout the week and being able to be around these guys consistently. You know, a lot of the guys have other jobs, full-time, part-time jobs. They go to school, and being able to put all that aside and do something that they love and they're passionate about is, I think, something that brings all of us together and something that I really enjoy about this group of guys.
I saw you playing. So do you play in the games too, or are you just out here for practice?
Yeah, so originally we started the club in 2015, and I was kind of on the tail end of my career, closing out, and for the first few years I didn't play. And I have a family, I have 3 kids, and after a while from being on the sidelines for a little bit, I had the itch to jump back on the field and play.
Passion, right?
Exactly. I wanted to squeeze as much juice out of it as possible while I still am younger, because there will be a day where I cannot play. So I took a couple years off and then jumped back into it, and I'm going to do it as long as I can. There are days where I'm like, maybe I can't do this anymore. But being able to be here at the practices too, as well as doing stuff on the business operations side, I get to see both sides of it, and I enjoy that. So that way I kind of see an overall bigger picture and full product.
Now, I heard you talking to them. Y'all are going to Atlantic City. What's that about?
Yeah, so one of our initiatives within our club was being able to compete at a higher level consistently, and there is a regional championship every year run through U.S. Futsal in Atlantic City, and it's President's Day weekend. So that's in February, but we start training and looking forward to that now and identifying guys that can make that trip, and then guys that want to actually compete at that level. So all the training that we do, the leagues that we play in from now, kind of culminates in that weekend in Atlantic City, where the best futsal players around the country come in and play.
Well, then I would love to follow that and maybe attend and watch you guys and be supported. So
That would be
thank you
awesome.
for having us out.
No, thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it.